Senator, the RNC theme tonight was Make America Safe Once Again.
Yeah.
And one of the things that makes America at any moment not a safe place is the open, ready, ubiquitous availability of guns.
Yes.
Including the AR-15 style gun. Including the AR-15 style gun that was used against the former president on Saturday.
I came across this clip of Elizabeth Warren on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. You know, the guy who used to be funny before he became a self-righteous political commentator who takes himself way too serious. Anyway, in this clip, they were talking about gun control, or more accurately, the complete lack of it in the recent political discussions.
The Democrats would like to eliminate, they would like those not available for purchase. Or are you surprised there was no discussion of gun control of any kind?
You know, this should be the moment for it. They're talking about how they want to have unity, and everyone is deeply concerned, and rightly so, about the attack on the president. This is the moment when let's show what unity really means. And that is Republicans and Democrats, I'll issue the open invitation, come together and let's ban assault weapons in this country. Now,
we're on his side.
we can do this. Absolutely.
We don't want this to ever happen again.
This is for Donald Trump. This is for our children. This is for children in schools. This is for people at movie theaters. You know, I come from a state that has really serious gun safety laws. I just want to point out in this that just what we have in Massachusetts, if the rest of the country would use the same kind of gun laws, we could reduce death by gun by about 40% in this country. Those are our neighbors, our friends, the people we love. It is time to get serious about gun safety.
Oh, Liz, bless your heart. The only thing you do worse than being a fake Native American.
Pocahontas. I mean, Pocahontas, Elizabeth Warren, seriously.
Trump seizing on Warren's claim that she is part Native American.
Is faking sincerity. Every time there's a crisis, the solution seems to be ban assault weapons. It's like playing whack-a-mole, but instead of moles, it's with our Second Amendment rights. You know, the Second Amendment that literally said, don't whack them. But when you're a power-hungry elite, the Constitution, right? Now, I have to address this because there's a lot to unpack here. First off, every time there's a tragic event, the immediate knee-jerk reaction seems to be
ban assault weapons now. Ban them now.
But here's the thing. We need to have a real conversation about what that actually means. When people say assault weapon, they're talking about AR-15s and pretty much any other semi-auto rifle. But why? For years, I've shown how these firearms are used in a very small percentage of crimes, and that according to the FBI's own statistics, more people are killed with blunt objects like hammers and fists than with rifles of any kind. So banning so-called assault weapons isn't going to magically solve the problem of violence in this country. It's a feel-good measure that politicians like Elizabeth Warren use to score political brownie points with goofy people who care more about looking like they care than actually caring. But it doesn't address the root causes of the violence. And notice I didn't say gun violence, because if you deal with the violence issue as a whole, the guns become irrelevant. But here's where the real problem lies. Elizabeth Warren's statement isn't just misguided, it's divisive. She calls for unity, but what she's actually doing is driving a wedge between Americans. By singling out assault weapons and calling for their ban, she's effectively telling millions of law-abiding gun owners that their rights and their perspectives don't matter. Think about it. How can we have unity when one side is constantly vilified for wanting to protect their constitutional rights? Real unity isn't about forcing one group's agenda onto another. Real unity is about respecting each other's rights and finding common ground. For example, we can all agree that we want to keep guns out of hands of people who shouldn't have them. But we should also agree that taking guns away from everyone as a way to do it is unconstitutional as hell and doesn't actually help. It actually hurts us. But simply saying let's ban assault weapons without understanding the full picture isn't unity. It's simplistic. It's one-size-fits-all solution that ignores the complexities of the issue and alienates a significant portion of the population. It's like trying to fix a leaking roof by setting the house on fire. Sure, the leak's gone, but you've created a much bigger problem. And let's be honest, Calling for a ban on assault weapons is an easy way out. It's a way to appear proactive without actually doing the hard work of addressing the root causes of violence. It's a way to gain political points without making any real sacrifices or taking any real risk. Your private security is still gonna have these guns. The government is still going to have these guns. The elites are still going to have these guns. And the criminals are still going to have these guns. So the only thing we're uniting on is shitting on American people. So Stephen Colbert and Elizabeth Warren, if you want to have a real conversation about gun control, I'm here. Let's talk facts. Let's talk solutions that actually work. And let's do it in a way that respects the rights of law-abiding citizens. So unless you're willing to do that, and if you're wondering if the shirt or the hat that I'm wearing comes in different states, it absolutely does. It's part of the Keep America Tactical Collection that is available right now on shop.mrcolionnoir.com. It comes in all the states, and you can have your state on a hat, a shirt, or even drinkware. So hit the link in the description section of this video, or head over to shop.mrcolionnoir.com and grab your Keep America Tactical merch today. One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.